Maximum alert. Do not ignore this. Where are you watching this video from? From home, from work, on your cell phone, in the middle of the street? It doesn't matter where you are. What I am about to tell you could be affecting your life without you even realizing it. Did you know that Lent is not just a religious period, but a time of intense spiritual battles? Have you ever felt an unexplained tiredness, sudden mood swings? And what if I told you that this might not be just a coincidence? Why do so many people report more nightmares, fights, and challenges during this period? Is there something hidden that most people don't notice? And worse, have you already been influenced without knowing it? Many ignore this warning, but Chico Xavier revealed something frightening about Lent that could completely change your perspective on this period. Stay with me until the end, because at the end of this video, I will reveal what really happens during Lent and how it can affect your life. Lent is traditionally known as a period of reflection, penance, and spiritual preparation for Easter. During these 40 days, many people dedicate themselves to fasting, prayer, and charity, seeking a deeper connection with the divine. However, what few know is that Lent is not just about introspection and faith. Chico Xavier, one of the greatest mediums in history, warned that this time of the year is also marked by intense movement in the spiritual world. According to him, this period makes people more energetically sensitive, which can both strengthen those who are in tune with good vibrations and open doors to negative influences for those who are emotionally and spiritually fragile. The heightened sensitivity of Lent causes many people to experience mood changes, extreme tiredness, or even unexpected conflicts. But why does this happen? What is really behind this phenomenon? That is what we will explore next. During Lent, there is an intensification of spiritual forces acting upon the material world. On one side, there are those who seek the light, spiritual growth, and connection with the divine. On the other side, there are energies and entities that take advantage of people's vulnerability to sow fear, doubt, and discord. According to Chico Xavier, this period is marked by what many spiritualists call vibrational tuning, meaning it is a time when the veil between the spiritual worlds and the earthly plane becomes thinner. This means that the influence of invisible energies intensifies, making people more susceptible to feelings and thoughts that don't necessarily belong to them. Many reports indicate that during Lent, there is an increase in family conflicts, emotional crises, and even health problems without apparent explanation. Chico Xavier warned that inferior spirits, known as spiritual obsessors, can take advantage of these weaknesses to influence negative thoughts, leading people to act impulsively, aggressively, or even to feel demotivated and hopeless. This means that those who are not spiritually prepared can become easy targets for negative influences. But how can we identify these spiritual attacks and, more importantly, how can we protect ourselves from them? That is what we will reveal next. During Lent, many people begin to feel a heavier emotional load without understanding why. Feelings like sadness, anger, anxiety, and even discouragement seem to appear out of nowhere, bringing doubts and internal conflicts. But this is not mere coincidence. Chico Xavier warned that this period not only strengthens those who seek good, but it can also be a time of trial, where temptations and emotional challenges increase. This vulnerability can manifest in several ways: difficulties in relationships, irritation for no apparent reason, feelings of loneliness, and even self-destructive thoughts. Additionally, there is the influence of inferior spirits, who take advantage of this moment to try to destabilize those who are more sensitive. According to Chico Xavier, these suffering spirits seek to channel their pain to the incarnates, influencing them to give up the path of good and surrender to destructive feelings. Another great danger of Lent is the reduction of spiritual protection. Many people, by giving in to negativity, fear, and hopelessness, end up distancing themselves from faith, which weakens their energetic defense. Without the protection generated by prayer, elevated thoughts, and the practice of good, spiritual vulnerability increases, opening gaps for negative influences. But how can we avoid these dangers and keep our energy protected during Lent? In the next section, we will reveal Chico Xavier's teachings on how to strengthen spiritually during this critical period. During Lent, it is essential to strengthen spirituality to avoid the negative influences that intensify during this period. Chico Xavier always emphasized the importance of prayer and elevated thoughts as powerful forms of protection. He said, "Prayer is the most effective antidote against the shadows that threaten us. Whoever prays in tune with good is never helpless." Prayer does not need to be long or complex. The most important thing is that it comes from the heart and is done with faith. Moments of connection with the divine help to strengthen the spiritual aura, creating a shield against negative influences. Another fundamental point is vigilance over thoughts and attitudes. During Lent, many people fall into the trap of judgment, anger, envy, and gossip. These negative feelings lower the vibrational frequency and can open doors to dense spiritual energies. Chico Xavier warned that the greatest danger is not outside, but within us when we allow pessimism and negativity to take over. Finally, charity and forgiveness are powerful spiritual weapons. Those who practice good, help the needy, and forgive those who have wronged them create natural protection against energy attacks. Chico Xavier said, "The hand that offers peace is never closed to hatred." If we want to go through Lent strengthened, we need to cultivate good deeds, keep our faith firm, and not allow fear or doubt to take over our minds. In this way, we can turn this period into an opportunity for spiritual growth, rather than a moment of vulnerability. Lent is not just a period of sacrifice, but a true spiritual test. During these days, every thought, every choice, and every action can either strengthen or weaken us spiritually. The question is, are you prepared to face this challenge? Chico Xavier taught us that faith, charity, and elevated thought are our greatest weapons against any negative influence. Now that you know this, what will you do to protect yourself and grow spiritually? We want to hear from you. Have you felt something different during Lent? Have you had experiences of greater sensitivity, spiritual challenges, or energetic changes? Share your story in the comments, and let's continue this conversation. Many people go through this period without understanding what is really happening. Share this video with your friends and family, because this message could help someone who is going through difficulties without knowing the reason. Together, we can turn Lent into a time of light and strengthening.